Introducing the sponsors of the Healthcare CEO Award. EY, a global leader in assurance, tax, transaction, and advisory services, and Morgan, Lewis & Bockius, a leading litigation, corporate, labor, and intellectual property firm. Presenting the award tonight is Dave Berkavage, Philadelphia Strategic Growth Markets Leader for EY, and Jeff Bodel, Partner at Morgan Lewis.
The Healthcare CEO Award is being presented to an individual with the determination, dedication, and innovation to make remarkable contributions that extend beyond the confines of their organization to improve the well-being of people and our communities. Let's turn to the video.
I think one of the most thrilling aspects of the job is to talk to patients who've had the product, and when they talk about how their life has transformed, it's a wonderful feeling. I can think of a woman in Sweden who has lost 140 pounds with our device, and she talks about now being able to walk into a store and have people treat her with respect. She said when she was 140 pounds heavier, she would walk into the store and people would act like she doesn't exist. So to be able to turn around a person's life, it's a really good feeling.
When we were a startup company with 2 employees, we were virtual. We were fortunate enough to have a program up at the Pennsylvania Biotechnology Center in Doylestown where you could actually rent a mailbox. Interestingly, that's where the notice of our audit, once we got FDA approval, they came to actually audit our 8 by 10 inch mailbox. You work within the confines of what you have available. You have to have a vision of where you want to go. If you don't have that vision, you might wind up getting there and not knowing. So, and you have to have a persistence and a strategy that brings you along a path and not be diverted too often. Be willing to pivot, but not be diverted by what you've established as your ongoing strategy.
Well, not many companies have had the opportunity to be around 100 years. So I would say that the flexibility, the agility, the adaptation that we've had over the 100 years is really going to take us to the next 100 years. But we're at a time in the biopharmaceutical industry where science is really at a pinnacle. There's a lot of exciting things to come, and with our particular opportunities, with our biotherapeutics business, which is our plasma proteins and our recombinant proteins, as well as our flu vaccine business, that's going to drive us into the future. We have new products that are just launched in the recombinant hemophilia space with Afstilla and Idelvion, and unique products like CSL112 to treat acute coronary syndrome. And of course, with Seqirus, we have new adjuvanted flu vaccines as well as quadrivalent flu vaccines. So a lot of platforms to take us into the future.
Please extend our congratulations to all of our finalists, and we appreciate all that you've done for our healthcare industry here in the region and around the world. With that, the winner is Paul Perot, CSL.
Ladies and gentlemen, Healthcare CEO Paul Perot, CSL.
Wow, my mother's going to be surprised. Mothers do keep you humble, but I have to say I am humbled, both personally and professionally, because the talent that is in this region and the people that are making a difference in this room and outside of this room is just tremendous. So thank you to everybody here and the other recipients of the awards tonight, and also those that were the finalists. Very well deserved, so thank you very much. I do have to also say that without the Philadelphia Alliance of Capital and Technology, we wouldn't, as industries, be able to come together to really progress the future of what we're working on in all of our organizations. So, Dean and the group, thank you very much for everything that you're doing here in the region. It's really important. CSL is celebrating our centenary this year, 100 years, first started by the Australian government. So the corporate headquarters are in Australia, but our operational headquarters that participate in over 60 countries around the world with over 16,000 dedicated employees is located in this region in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And thank you to the team that's here with me tonight. Really appreciate all the support because, as others have said earlier tonight, you can't do it alone. It is about a team effort, and it's about people committed every day to making a difference. Also want to thank my wife, Beverly, my son, Paul, who are here with me tonight. Thanks for coming. My daughter, Christine, in California. As you travel around the world and you spend a lot of time on the road, it takes a toll. And without that support, it would be impossible. So thank you. So at CSL, we hope to continue to bring these therapies for rare and serious diseases to countries all over the world. And that is what we do at CSL. As I say to everybody at our organization, work every day like somebody's life depends on it, because it usually does. So thank you again. Thanks for your support.